Hello everybody, how are you guys today? I hope you guys are doing well and having a wonderful day. Today, Nexus will be presenting the SMX 500. The SMX 500 is basically a solar powered phone case. Don't worry, this phone case will also be able to use electricity while also using the sun. So don't worry about not being able to go outside because it's too hot. You could also charge the phone at home. This phone case will be able to fit any other type of phone, such as Samsungs, iPhones, Blackberries, Alcatels, and any other phone made near now or anytime near the future. This phone was chosen to, it's actually a funny story. Our CEO, George David, was one day going downtown to meet a client of his, but on his way there, he didn't realize his phone was in charge. So his phone was at 1%. And on his way there, he couldn't call a taxi, call a cab, call an Uber so he wouldn't be late. He just had to hope that his client was there. Because if he used his phone, he wouldn't be able to get the important call or message from his client telling him when he got there. So on his way there, he was thinking, it's crazy how my phone's dying and I can't use it to call his client because he didn't have a charger on him. Also because there was no anywhere on his way there was nowhere to plug his phone in to charge his phone either way. So while he was walking, he was thinking to himself how the sun can do so many things, such as help crops, get people tanned, and such things. So he started thinking to himself, how can he use the sun's power for his own liking, such as building crops. So he looked at his phone to check the time, and he's still seeing the battery was at 1%, and he's like, crazy. There's no way to charge this right now. And then the sun gleamed into his phone and hit his eye. So the sun reflected back to his eye, and he thought, and that's when it hit him. It was like a light bulb just went off in his head, and he thought, I can charge my phone. He's seen how solar panels power up some like buildings and such. So he's thinking, why can't I introduce this into a phone case? And that's how he came up with the SMX 500. So then after he got to his client, he went back to his shop and he started thinking of ways to make the product possible. And so this is one of the, so he thought he doesn't want this to happen. He doesn't want a phone to die. He knows how it is. He doesn't want somebody else's phone to die. And they have like an emergency going on, or you have the important phone call from a client that they need. So that is another reason why he chose to make the product SMX 500. So those are the reasons as to why the SMX 500 was patented. So thank you. Right now, the market is continuously growing because nowadays everybody is using their phones. Everybody's having new iPhones, new Samsungs. Even the little kids, like from age 8 to as older people. It's continuously growing. I don't see any decline in people not using their phones. This will impact the market in a good way because I know personally that when you're out and about and your phone dies and you don't have a charger, having a battery case charger is convenient. And but when the phone charger, the battery case charger dies, then your phone will eventually die. But 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 yeah. Okay, I think it's good. The sole competitors, the next would be Apple or Samsung. They would be our competitors due to the fact that the pricing of the product that they'll be distributing, similar to my SMX 500, would be that next will be selling it for around 280, 290, whereas Samsung or Apple will be selling the product for maybe 180, 200. And you will keep finding ways to be competitive towards us, have competitive prices, competitive prices, and competitive giveaways for things such as the positioning of our product would be electronics, such as DVD players, TVs, other phone chargers, etc., etc. The way we'll be positioning our product on the marketing place, the way we'll be communicating with it will be through ads, commercials, and flyers. And with the ads, we will basically be showing how, let's say in a scenario, a boyfriend and his girlfriend are walking in downtown, right? And let's say they're on their phone and they're ordering an Uber to get to a movie theater across town that they have no time to get to if they take the subway. But they have no charger and their phones are dead. Her phone is dead and his phone is dying, and it has probably 2% on it and doesn't have enough time to call that. So what's he gonna do? He's going to put on the SMX 500 to his phone, and then boom, it'll start charging with the power of the sun because it's solar powered. So he doesn't have to worry about it already being charged because it will start charging right when it hits the sun. And by the time when it does that, he'll be able to call the Uber so he can get to his appointment on time. And with the flyers, it's basically I will be putting pictures of the MX 500 and then the price right beside it, while putting the description on the other side, telling the features and how it works and the things it will be coming with. And with the commercials, no way. And with the ads, I will be putting it on things such as subways, train subways, buses that are going by, such as the big ones you see on the side of the bus, and things such as airplane messages. You like those airplanes that fly with a little message on the back on the paper. And those are some type of ways that we will be positioning our product on the marketing place. The promotional techniques we'll be using to get consumers to buy our product will be, once you buy the product, you get a free pair of Bluetooth headphones. So that's a good plus. And some other promotional techniques we'll be using to move our products, distribute our products to the consumers will be that there will also be a 5-year warranty. So right when you break it, you will get a brand new SMX 500 for free, no charges needed. Benefits that will be coming to the company when selling this product will be that millions of the consumers will be teenagers, young adults, and even some children, due to the fact that it's 2021 and for some reason everybody has phones. This will be a good thing for Next because everybody nowadays is using a phone. Some people, everybody, businessmen, teenagers, young adults, sometimes people above 50. Mostly, okay, they're not that old, but yeah. And these are some of the reason this is a good thing is because they have demographics from each type of age range. So when they put out a new product, they already have the people from each type of age. So the product they were putting out will be that it will be, what's the word? It will be catered for them. It will be catered for that type of age range. And they already have that age range due to the fact that the products they put out, such as the SMX50, is used for it can be used for everybody, and everybody will probably buy it because not everybody has a charger or has a charger on them while they're walking, and they don't want to charge something that will have to charge later, such as a rechargeable phone case. So the solar powered SMX 500 is the best possible way you can go when having a phone on the go. Some opportunities and risks in the Canadian market with this product would be that since it is a solar powered battery case, I see there being a risk for usage during the winter, because the sun will be out, but it won't be as out from April until October, November. But when the winter starts to come, it will be cloudy, so hopefully the sun will still be able to charge the phone case such as it's meant to do. And some opportunities in the marketplace is, as I discussed before, just having multiple type of demographics to be able to use your product and be wanting to keep using your products from so forth and on. If there are any questions or feedback that you guys would like to give me, please tell me. It would be truly, truly helpful. Thank you.